Brother Malachi, man. Clap it up for the most up, man. He's coming out from all the Midwest, man. Coming out, you know, know their nationality. Right, give me 2nd Ezra chapter 1 and verse 5. Go! Right, give me the book of Isaiah 49 and 5. Right, because we on a mission out here, man. That's right. And our mission is to wake up the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the people on this side, up to their nationality.
That's right,
Bible, man. Right, because you're not black. You're not a nigga, you're a Hebrew Israelite according to the Bible. That's right. And all you other nations, you East Indians, you Arabs, you so-called white people, you're going into slavery.
That's right!
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Right.
Bring it out!
Go thy way and show my people their sinful deeds.
Right, that's what we doing, man. We showing our people the sins they're in, man.
That's right,
important. Man, die be a man of the Lord, right?
That's right. And their children, their wickedness, which they have done against me.
Right, and you did that against not us, not the Negroes yelling at the Riverwalk, but you did it against your God.
That's right,
God of Israel, man. That's right. You sinned against your power, right?
That they may tell their children's children.
Right, and that's how you build a generation, man. Right, we got to teach you so you can teach your children so they can teach their children, and now we all righteous and we got the kingdom of heaven.
That's right,
The kingdom is within you. You black, Hispanic, and Native American, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native American woman and child, man. Right?
Because the sins of their fathers are increased in them.
Because what?
The sins of their fathers are increased in them.
Right, the sins of our fathers are increased in us, man. Right? We way more wicked than we ever been, man. Right? You are a million times more wicked than our forefathers. And they was going to hell off, man.
That's right,
Right. They was going all the way to hell off, man. But y'all more wicked than they are, man.
Right.
And that's why we out here. We got to tell you to repent, keep the commandments, wake the hell up, man.
That's right.
So we can get out of this captivity. Because as long as you stay in sin, that's as long as we gonna be cursed, man. Bring that out, huh?
The book of Isaiah, chapter 49 and verse 5.
Right.
And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb,
right,
to be his servant.
To be what?
To be his servant.
Right, we the servants of the Lord, man. Right. We out here to tell you what's going on in the Bible, man. Right, we're the true prophets of the Most High, man. Breaking down the word live and direct, man. But y'all ain't got a minute for it, man. Right? Hey, brother, what's your nationality? What's your nationality? Huh? What's your nationality? Black. Right, that's the color, brother. That's right. African American. That's the white man, brother.
Come on, brother. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, King. Come on, brother. Good. All praises.
You say your nationality was so-called black. That's the color. You said African American. That's two white men, right? You got Scipios Africanus who conquered Hannibal in the Second Punic War. Then Amerigo Vespucci. That's an Italian map maker, man. So that can't be your nationality because you ain't got two white daddies, right? So what we out here to do is to tell our people their nationality. Bring that up. Read this.
Though Israel be not gathered, yet
shall... From the top.
Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 5. And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb, right, to be his servant.
Right, we the servants of the Lord, brother. Right, we not just niggas on the Riverwalk with Bibles. We're the servants and prophets of old, man. Bring it up.
To bring Jacob again to him.
What's our mission?
To bring Jacob again to him.
Our mission is to bring Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, back to the Lord, man. Because you don't know the Lord, brother. You don't know the Lord's name. You don't know how you look, man. You don't know his mannerisms. You don't know your nationality. So we got to teach you your nationality. That's what we're about to do through the Spirit. Brother, bring that precept up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right, this is talking about the so-called white man, right?
And their dwelling places to all generations.
Right, read.
They call their lands after their own name.
What's Africa?
They call their lands after their own name.
America?
They call their lands after their own name.
So the so-called white man, they conquer and they call their lands after their own name. That's right. What's an example? Your last name right now is after the so-called white man. So what we're about to do is teach you your nationality out the Bible. Give me the book of Judges 2 and 14.
That's right, all right.
Give me Judges 2 and 14. You give me the book of Esther 7 and 4. You give me the book of Jeremiah 17 and 4. Man. Right, we about to teach you your nationality, man, in 5 minutes. Right, bring it up.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 2 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
And the anger of the Lord was hot against
Right,
Israel.
the Lord said he was hot, man. Right, that's how you know you're a so-called black man. He said, I'm pissed off, I'm fed up, I'm hot against my people, right?
And he delivered them into hands of spoilers. Into the hands of spoilers.
Right, he delivered us to the hands of spoilers, right?
That spoiled them.
Right, he delivered us to robbers that robbed us, man. Because what do you have, brother? Why you have nothing, man? You was robbed and spoiled of your nationality, of all your gold and wealth, man, right?
And he sold them into the hands of their enemies.
He did what?
And he sold them into the hands of their enemies.
So the Most High said he sold us to the hands of our enemies. What people on earth was sold, brother? Our people, right? So the Lord said he sold us to the hands of our enemies. Okay. Let's read this out. Drop that, get 3 and 6.
The book of Esther, chapter 7 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
For we are
What the
sold.
Lord say?
For we are
The
sold.
Lord said, for we are sold, read.
I and my people to be destroyed.
Be what?
To be destroyed.
Check this out, brother. We were sold to be destroyed to the hands of our enemies, man. Right? And the Lord talking to the Israelites, man. But somehow it fits your history. Somehow it fits the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But he's talking to the real Jews, the people of God, brother. And this happened to us for our rebellion, man. You got any kids, brother? Right? They act up, you go give them a spank. You go punish them some way, right? And we the Lord's kids. We the Lord's badass kids.
That's right.
That's who we are, man. You can drop that, bring that out, brother.
This is the book of Joel, chapter Joel.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Chapter 3 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
The children also of Judah
Children of Judah,
and the children of
the
Jerusalem
Israelites read.
have ye sold.
Have you what?
Have ye sold.
Have you what?
Have ye sold.
Right, we reading about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans being sold in the Bible.
That's right,
It said we were sold, read.
Unto the Grecians.
Unto who?
Unto the Grecians.
Who is the Greeks, brother? Who is the Greeks? White man. The Bible just said we were sold to the white man. Right? So what's your nationality? Hold up, brother. The Israelites were sold to the white man. So what's your nationality? You're an Israelite, brother. You gotta repent and keep the commandments.
That's right, Doc.
You're a Hebrew Israelite, brother. You were sold, man. Get your We got one more for you. Read this up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, what is Egypt according to the Bible? Right, well, we're going to show you right here. Get Leviticus 26 and 13. Leviticus 20.
Come on, brother. Don't let your woman take you away from the word.
Yeah, you got to hear this word. Right? Leviticus 26.
She can't teach you this, Doc.
Yeah, no, we got a quick run to make. Leviticus 26 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord your God,
Right?
which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt.
Out of Egypt.
That ye should not be their bondmen.
What?
Bondmen.
Right, we were slaves in Egypt. Slavery in Egypt is synonymous. It's the same thing, brother. Right? Where the Israelites were slaves in Egypt.
That's right, Doc.
Now bring that up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
It's the Israelites. God said they were going to be sent to slavery.
That's right,
Right,
Doc.
bring it up.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right, hard bondage again, read.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we come to America? On ships. On ships. That's right. But the Israelites went to slavery on ships. So who are you then, brother? Israelite. Israelite! Like, somebody get that man a flyer. Get him a flyer. Get him a flyer. We need flyers, man.
Hold on, where y'all going? Where y'all going?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right.
With ships.
With ships, read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Right.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Like the Lord said, you're not going to see your homeland again, read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Right, here we go with that enemy word and being sold. We were sold to our enemies, read.
For bondmen.
Right.
And bond women.
Read.
And no man shall buy you.
That's why we still in captivity today. But let Jake tell it. They gonna be, slapping the damn pork on the damn grill, celebrating the 4th, man.
That's right,
How you
Doc.
celebrate Juneteenth and the 4th? Which one is it, man? We not free, man. We under captivity.
That's right, Doc.
Man. Right, give me the book of Ruth, man. 3 and 6. Right, the Lord said we still in captivity, man. Right? The black, Hispanic, and Native American, man, you're in slavery, man. You're not free, man. Right, give me that Matthew 17 and 24, man. All right, bring it up. Yeah, 3 and 8.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8.
Read it.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Right, the Lord said we yet this day in our captivity. So how are you independent? How are you free, man? Right, Rick?
Where thou hast scattered us.
Right, the Lord scattered us. Read.
For a reproach.
Read.
And a curse.
And a what?
And a curse.
Because we broke the commandments, the Lord scattered the Israelites among all the nations.
That's right, Doc.
And to be subject to payment.
To be what?
To be
Subject to payment.
That's what happens when you conquer a nation and put them in slavery. You make them subject to payment. Right, give me that 2 Samuel chapter 8 and 2. Look that up.
The book of Matthew, chapter 17, and verse 24.
Bring it out, Doc.
And when they were come to Capernaum, that they received tribute, money came to Peter.
Right.
And said, doeth not your master pay tribute?
Right, does not your master pay tribute, meaning pay taxes, subject to payments, right?
He said, yes. And when he was come into the house, Yahweh prevented him, saying, what thinkest thou, Simon, of whom do the kings of the earth take custom of tribute?
Read.
Of their own children or of strangers?
Right, do they take tribute of their own children or strangers? Read.
Peter said unto him, of strangers. Yahweh said unto him, then are the children free.
Then are the children free, man. So you're not free because you're subject to payment, man. That's an actual form of war, man. Right? Bring that out, man. 8 and 2, yeah.
This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 8 and verse 2.
Read.
And he smote Moab.
And he did what?
And he smoked Moab.
This is David, man. When he smoked Moab, man. Took out them damn Chinese people, man. So-called, read.
And measured them with a line.
Right, he measured a line, man. Read.
Casting them down to the ground.
Right.
Even with 2 lines measured, he put to death.
Right, he put to death, man. Those that's on this side, he put to death, read.
And with 1 full line to keep alive.
Right, so he basically, look, man, he basically did the Thanos, man. He randomly killed them, man. Right, you gonna stay alive, you gonna get put to death.
see
right,
that?
read. That's right.
And so the Moabites became David's servants.
They did what?
They became David's servants.
Now they became his servants, read.
And brought gifts.
They did what?
And brought gifts.
They brought gifts, gold, silver, tribute, man. Right? This like you bringing gifts to the so-called white man, man. Right? We bringing gifts to this guy, man. Right? You going into slavery, boy.
That's right.
Going to captivity, man. Right? So you don't give a damn about Independence Day, man. The real fireworks gonna pop when the Lord comes back, man.
That's right, Doc.
That's right. Well, what do you got going on, man? What's going on? I can take picture? No, man.
It's not for you. That's right.
That's right. We don't want you around our wives and children.
That's right.
That's right. Get the hell out of here, man. Right? You hear that? So all so-called white people, East Indians, all you strange nations, you're going into slavery.
That's right.
That's right. Give me the book of Ezra 4 and 3, man. We got no love for these nations, man. Don't give a damn about the so-called white man and all these nations. That's right. Right? Hey, brother, you got 5 minutes for the Bible? Learn your nationality?
Come on, brother, 2 minutes.
Yesterday, brother.
Right, yesterday. Bring it out.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Start at 2.
Come.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Then they came to Zerubbabel
Right.
and the chief of the fathers. And to the chief of the fathers,
right.
and said unto them, let us build with you.
They said, let us build with you, Zerubbabel. We want to help out with Yahweh too, Rick.
For we seek your God.
Right, we seek Yahweh, man. Let us build the kingdom with you, right?
As ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him.
Right, they made sacrifices to the Most High, Rick.
Since the days of Esau had died,
right, Rick?
King of Ashur,
right,
which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Joshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them,
Ye have nothing to do with us.
What they say?
Ye have nothing to do with us.
So if the heathen come up, hey, we gonna say you got nothing to do with us, man.
That's right.
They kind of come and try to, hey, how can I join? Hey, you ain't got nothing to do with us.
That's right, Doc.
To build a house unto our God.
That's what we doing right now. We're building a house unto our God, man. Right, we putting in the spiritual bricks for the spiritual temple, man. Right, because Israel's the lively stones, man. Like, give me that, what's that, 1 Peter 2 and 9. Right, we're the actual stones of the Lord, man. Right?
Kings and priests.
Right, read on.
But we ourselves together will build unto the Lord God of Israel.
Right, we go build to the Lord God of Israel, because he's only the God of the Israelites, man. He's not dealing with the other nations. Give me that 2 Kings 5 and 15 real quick. Right? 2 Kings 5 and 15, man.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 5 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
And he returned to the man of Yahweh.
Right, return to the man of the Most High, Israelite, right? A heathen returned to an Israelite, right?
He and all his company,
read,
and came and stood before him.
Right.
And he said, behold, now I am
Now I know that there is no God in all the earth.
He said there's no God in all the earth, read.
But in Israel.
Where?
But in Israel.
Where?
But in Israel.
So it's no God in all the earth, but in Yasha Allah, man.
That's
but
right.
in Israel, man. You hear that, brother? God is only God according to the Bible.
That's right.
Turn to him, man. Because if you don't, you're going to get destroyed, brother. That's right. Man. According to the Bible. I get your own right? The Lord is only the God. Bring it up.
This is the book of Job, chapter 2 and verse 27.
Bring it up.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
He's in the midst of Israel, read.
And that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
And none else, read.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
The Lord said we should never be ashamed of that, man.
That's right,
the fact that he's only our God, man. He's only the God of Yasha Allah, man. So to hell with all these other nations, man. The Lord is not for them, man. Hey, brother, you got 5 minutes for the Bible?
5 minutes, King. Just 5 minutes. We'll make it quick, Op.
5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. Come on with it.
Just stop, brother, for 5 minutes.
Hey, man, you an Israelite. If you don't repent, you're going to get put to death, brother. Right? I give you the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 7. Okay. Give me the book.
Y'all going into slavery.
Everybody get to July 4th and show you that the birth of America is actually in the Bible. And guess what? The end of America is in the Bible. That's
right.
The Lord wrote everything out before it happened, man. Like, give me that Isaiah 46, verse 10. Right? You want that first? No, I want this right here. Yeah, verse 19. Verse 19. Yeah, con.
The book of Sirach 42 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
He declareth the things that are past.
Right, the Lord declared the things that are past. Read.
And for to come.
And what?
And for to come.
Right, so the Most High, he speaks the future, man. So thousands of years ago, he told you all about America, man. He told you about all the mannerisms, the way it had come into fruition. He broke it all the way down. So your Independence Day is in the Bible, man. Right? Read on.
And revealeth the steps of hidden things.
Right, he revealed the steps of hidden things. He reveals that to his servants, the prophets. That's right, bring that out, brother.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
What the Lord do?
Declaring the end from the
I
beginning.
want to see Allah do that, man. I want you to open up the Quran and show me a prophecy, man.
Sorry, Doc.
Bring it on.
And from ancient times, the things that are not yet done.
Right, he declared ancient things that wasn't done yet. And he made it into fruition now, man. And we can actually see the results of what the Lord said, man. Right?
Say, my counsel shall
And
stand.
the counsel of the Lord go stand, man. Right? The Lord said you're going to go to slavery on ships. And you're going to go to slavery on ships.
That's right.
If the Lord said the so-called white man is going into slavery, guess what, man? We're going to put a chain around his neck and drag him to Jerusalem.
That's right.
Right, bring it up.
And I will do all my
The
pleasure.
Lord gonna do whatever the hell he want, man.
That's
He's
right.
the Most High, man.
That's
He created
right.
everything, man. So we living in the Lord's movie, man. So we gonna get some damn highlight reels out this movie, man. Bring it up.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
After this, I saw the night vision.
Right?
And behold, a fourth beast.
Right, a fourth beast, man. This is going to after the Greeks, man. Right, because he had 4 beasts. Right, you had the lion with the wings. Right, you had the bear. Then you had the leopard, and now it's talking about this 4th beast. Right, which is a great eagle, man. Right, this is a great eagle that you read about, right?
Dreadful and terrible.
Right, it's a terrible beast, man. Representing a terrible nation, right?
And strong exceedingly.
Right?
And it had great iron
It
teeth.
had great iron teeth because your teeth represents your military might according to the Bible. Right, give me that in Psalms 57 and 4. Right, get Proverbs 30 and 14. Right, so the teeth of this beast is his military might. Because how does a lion fight? How does a bear fight? With his claws and with his teeth. How does a nation fight? With tanks, military, shields, swords. Right, and that's representing this beast, this iron. And this is talking about Rome, man. It's talking about the Roman Empire that came into power in 146 BC, man. Right, during the Battle of Corinth. Right, bring it up.
Psalms 57 and verse 4.
Read
it out.
My soul is among lions.
Right, my soul is among lions, read.
And I lie even among them that are set on fire.
Read.
Even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears spears and arrows.
Their teeth is what?
Spears and arrows.
So their teeth is spears and arrows. It's weaponry, military might, man. Right, bring that up.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
There is a generation whose teeth are as swords.
Or what?
Are as swords.
Their teeth are as swords, read.
And their jaw teeth as knives to devour the poor from off the earth.
And you see that they devour the poor from off the earth with their police force, with their guns, man. Right? So these teeth literally represents weaponry, man, read.
And the needy from among men.
You see that? So finish bringing that out, brother. Iron teeth.
It devours and breaks in pieces and stamp the residue with the feet of it.
Right?
And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
It was diverse from all the other beasts, man. Because, hey, the Romans was dealing with all kind of stuff, the same stuff America's dealing with.
That's right, Doc.
Senates and things like that. You read that in 2 Maccabees 8, right?
And it had 10 horns.
And it had 10 horns, man. That's going into the 10 kingdoms that is split into. Right? Go to give me Daniel 2 and 41 real quick. Right? Because Rome was split into 10 kingdoms, man. Right? Oh, give me Daniel 2 and 41. You can hold that. Right? It was split into 10 kingdoms, right? Belgium, Denmark, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Germany, Greece, right? Ireland, France, Spain, and Britain, man. Right? Those are the 10 horns that it was split into. What's going on, brother?
Going to where birthdays come from.
Where birthdays come from? We'll be going to that in a second, man. We got to cut up July 4th real quick. And we going to show the brother about birthdays. Right? Bring it up. Bring it up.
Daniel 2, verse 41.
Right?
No. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay,
right,
and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided.
The kingdom was divided. The Romans got divided to those 10 kingdoms. Those are the modern terms. But the France was the Gauls, who had Germania Minor, Germania Major, Hispaniola, right, Britannica, right, read.
But there shall be in it of the strength of the iron.
Right, that's talking about the Romans, right? So finish that up.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 8.
Right.
I considered the horn,
right, and
behold, there came up among them another little horn.
Right, so another little horn came out of Rome, right? Came out the Europeans, right?
Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up.
Right, and those first 3 horns got plucked out. Right, that's talking about Spain, right? During the Spanish-Indian War, or the Spanish-American War, because that's how America got Puerto Rico, man. Right, because they invaded, where they basically intervened during the Cuban Revolutionary War. Right, then the France, man, the Louisiana Purchase, you got the Quasi War, right? When they fought over the they didn't pay their damn debts from the Revolutionary War. Then you got the Revolutionary War, which is going into what people go celebrate tomorrow, man. Right, that's literally in the Bible. Those 3 horns got knocked down, man. Read.
Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Right, they was plucked up, they was subdued, destroyed, right?
And behold, in his horns were eyes like the eyes of a man.
Right, in the eyes of a man. This is talking about America, right?
And a mouth speaking great things.
Doing what?
Speaking great things.
Like speaking great things. Make America great again, man. Right, the America speaks great, bold things against the Most High, man. And the Lord not dealing with America. The Lord gonna destroy America.
Right.
Right, that's what the Lord said, man. Right, give me Isaiah 14. Right, so that's the birth of America in the Bible. Right, the little horn came up speaking great things. Knocked out 3 of the other horns, right? Took out the 3 of the 10 horns, man. Bring it up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 13.
Bring it up.
For thou hast said in thy heart.
Right, the white man, America said in their mind and their heart, read.
I will ascend into heaven.
What they say?
I will ascend into heaven.
Right, they said we gonna rise above the Most High, man. Right, if it was up to the so-called white man, they'd make babies in laboratories, man.
That's right.
Bring it up, man.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh.
Right, they say I'm going to exalt my throne above the stars of the Lord, right?
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
Right, I'm going to sit upon the mount of the congregation, right?
In the sides of the north.
Right, you see that? So the so-called white man, he exalts himself as his eagle, man. Like he's above all the nations. You got a precept? Bring it up.
This is the book of Job, chapter 21 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
They spend their days in wealth.
What the Lord say?
They spend their days in wealth.
The so-called white man does? He spent his days in wealth, read.
And in a moment go down to the grave.
And in a moment he's gonna go down into the grave, man. Because hey, that's the end all be all of America. When you continue to read on Daniel 7, it tells you the Most High is gonna come and subdue that nation and his saints gonna rule forever, man. Right? That's the actual judgment. That's the birth and the death of America, right in the Bible. Because the Lord speaks things from the past into the future.
That's right, Doc.
Right, bring it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 14.
Read.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Right.
I will be like the Most High.
What?
I will be like the Most High.
That's what the so-called white man say. I'm gonna be like the Most High. But you're not the Most High, man.
That's right, Doc.
Mortal man, you gonna get put to death, man. That's right. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. Right, it's more than that read.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
What the Lord say?
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
He said, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, man.
To the sides of the pit.
Right, man, you gonna go down into the lowest state, man. All this is gonna be turned unto our enemies, man. Right, they gonna be the ones in chains. They gonna be the ones serving their enemies, us, right, in one of all things, man. Right, we gonna be burning them alive, literally in the book of Obadiah, man. We gonna round them up and make them stumble upon the earth, man.
That's right, Doc.
That's what the Lord said, man. So everything that they did unto us is gonna reverse unto them. Psalm 7, man. Right, bring it up.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth tremble?
What the Lord say?
Is this the man that made the earth
That's
tremble?
how you gonna look at the so-called white man. This is the man, this people nation. They made us tremble. They took us into slavery. How's that possible?
That did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
Right, Slucky, what's going on?
Yeah, we got fish right here. He said he want to know what it's about.
You want to know what it's about? Come up, brother. We out here for just for you, brother. Step up, man. We out here for you. We out here just for you, brother. Okay. You want to know what we talking about?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're talking about the truth of the Bible. That the blacks, Hispanics, and the Americans, they're the Israelites of the Bible. Who made the Bible? Who made the Bible? Give me the book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 10.
That's right,
Give me the book of Tobit, chapter 12 and verse 20. All right. I'm about to show you who made the Bible. Right? Give me Psalm 68 and 11. Right?
Oh my God.
Daniel, not Slocket, Deuteronomy 9 and 10. Tobit 12 and 20.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, and verse 11.
Bring it up.
The Lord gave the word.
The Lord say?
The Lord gave the word.
The Bible?
The Lord gave the word.
The Lord gave the word, read.
Great was the company of those that published it.
Right, so the Most High spoke these words unto men, and then the words came to pass. Give me that in Habakkuk 2 and 2. Right, bring that up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 9 and verse 10.
Read it up.
And the Lord delivered unto me 2 tables of stone.
Right, 2 tables of stone, read.
Written with the finger of Yahweh.
Read as is.
Written with the finger of God.
What it say?
Written with the finger of God.
So the Bible is written with the finger of God, man. The Most High intervened and put the spirit into men to write the Bible. Because we were just going into how America's birth is found in the Bible. They literally tell you how it took out Spain, France, and Britain, right, which is Independence Day, in the Bible. It told you that in Daniel. And Daniel was a slave during the Babylonian Empire, 589 BC, thousands of years ago. How did he know this? Because the Most High put it in his spirit and made him write down his words. I call the Bible spiritual sticky notes left by your forefathers.
Right.
Right? Bring that up.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 2.
Look it out, Doc.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Right, so the Lord told Habakkuk to write the vision, make it plain, read.
That he may run that readeth it.
Right?
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right, the vision is for an appointed time. It's going to be for the future, read.
But at the end it shall speak.
And the vision is speaking right now as we speak, man. As they was writing the Bible, they didn't know nothing about America. They didn't know nothing about Greece and Rome, but they was writing it down, and now you can read it and actually understand, like, oh, this is prophecy talking about this, that, and the third. And not only does it talk about history for us, but it actually talks about the future for us as well. It tell you how America's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire, man.
That's right.
It tell you how World War III is going to happen in the Middle East, man. It actually tells you these things, right? It tell you how famine going to come to America, right? It actually tell you something about you too, man. You do it on the 2868. Right? It tells you something about your history in the Bible. Right? Get that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right, this is the Lord talking to his chosen people. Right, this is Moses. He said, if you don't keep the commandments, you're going to be cursed. And this is one of the curses. The Lord's going to bring them back into Egypt. Now, what was the Hebrews doing in Egypt? You know? You said they were slaves.
Yeah,
That's what right. The Lord trying to say. Like, hey, as a punishment, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt. They just left Egypt, but he said, I'm going to take you back into Egypt. What you think he's saying? I'm going to take you back into slavery. Okay. Y'all listening? He said, then beware lest thou forget the Lord, read.
Which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt, read.
From the house of bondage.
Egypt?
The house of bondage.
So Egypt is the house of bondage. It's a Hebrew word, Maltazari. It means you're in between a rock and a hard place. It literally means slavery, right? It's a Greek word, Egyptos, which means bondage. Right, bring that out, brother.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Right.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city,
right,
which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right, so it's a place that's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. It's not the actual place, but it's a spiritual Egypt, right? Another Egypt that you're going to go to if you break the commandments. Israelites. Now we about to see who fit this curse we're about to read. Bring that up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord said the Israelites are going to go back into the house of bondage, read.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With ships, huh? Now, Israel, you can walk in this is how you know stuff. Brother, y'all second we did. Now, how long are you looking for?
Get out.
More than, yeah, I was just going to say more than that.
So, the Most High put the Spirit in Moses to write this. Moses is a mortal man. Can you tell me what's going to happen 1,000 years from now? Can you write it down?
Yeah.
So, Moses, he was just a mortal man, but the Lord put the Holy Spirit upon him to write these words. This is how we know the Lord wrote the Bible. Because what mortal man can say that? When you get more descriptive, bring it up.
By the way, wherever I spake unto thee,
right,
thou shalt see it no more again.
Right, the Israelites not going to see their homeland again. Right, they're not going to see Jerusalem again. Have you seen your homeland? No. We haven't seen our homeland. None of our people, right?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And when you get off the slave ships, the Lord said you're going to be sold, right? To be sold. You're going to be sold unto your enemies, right? Even when you read the sign here, it says Hebrews, right? Because that's a mock name, because they knew you was the Hebrews. They was mocking, calling you Hebrews for sale, huh? Right, really?
Wow.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What the Lord say?
And there
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Now, who was we sold to?
White people.
White people. That's right. The Lord is saying you're going to be sold unto your enemies.
Right.
Right? Because when your enemies do this to you, when they beat your back into you damn die.
Change your name.
Right? When they hang you from trees, burn you alive. Right? Look at this, man. He collecting heads, man. Right? This is not your friend. This is your enemy according to God.
That's right. That's right.
For bond men,
for slave men,
and bond women.
Slave women. When we sold for bond men and bond women, right?
And no man shall buy you.
Nobody can redeem us from this captivity, except who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose real name is Hamashiach Yahawashah, who's a so-called black man. Right? He was a Jew. He was an Israelite, huh? Right? He's the man that's going to deliver us out of captivity.
That's right.
You know, everything is in the Bible. Y'all see the news, they talking about so-called UFOs. Right? Get Ezekiel 1:16. Right? That's all in the Bible. Everything you can think of is in the Bible. Right? The UFOs are the chariots of the Look.
That's right.
Right? Look it up.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1 and verse 16.
Read it up.
The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of a beryl.
Right, he said it was a greenish color. You're looking at the chariot. Right? It's a greenish color. This is Ezekiel describing it to the best of his ability. This is thousands of years ago. Right? So he describing it to the best. He can't say, hey, that's a spaceship. You don't know what that is. Right, read?
And they four had one likeness.
Right, so all four of the chariots all look alike. They had one likeness, read?
And their appearance and their work were as if it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel.
Now imagine the wheel with a wheel inside of it, in the air. It look like a flying saucer. Right, that's literally what Ezekiel's describing. Right, a chariot of the Most High. So everything is right right there. Everything you can think of. And those chariots aren't in the court. Look at the posters. Right, that's who it is.
When they went they went upon their four sides.
Right.
And they turned not when they went.
Basically, he's saying they moving in ways that's unnatural. He said, I never seen nothing move like this. They went, they didn't even turn when they went. They were just moving all kind of ways, just like the so-called UFOs do now. So we call them IFOs, identified flying objects.
That's right, Ox.
Right, they're the chariots of the Lord, man. Right, so y'all gotta wake up to this truth, man. They give you so much knowledge. Now I gotta touch on something, brother. Right, if I shot your mother in the head with an AK-47, you gonna wear a gold AK-47 on your neck?
No.
No, right? That makes no sense. So why you wearing a cross and Christ was killed on it?
That's right!
It says on that cross, brother. So the hell with that. That's a Roman punish. That's like you wearing a noose. Or that's like you wearing a damn injection needle. It wasn't nothing but a persecution method that the Romans used, brother. So I ain't gonna lie, you gotta get rid of that cross, brother.
Say no more.
Throw it in the river, Ox.
Right now, bro.
Right now.
You can keep the chain, but get rid of the chain.
Throw the cross in the river.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, but not right now.
Not right now.
You gotta make haste.
Not right now. What's going on? No, we'll be back. I'll be at the
Throw it in the river, brother.
Yeah, I already follow y'all on
Oh yeah, come on.
so yeah.
And Satan destroyed the live,
That's my
man.
best friend.
You got it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, a lot of
This is
stuff
a lot.
that y'all talking about, I do know about and I'm familiar with because that's what I grew up on. So I'll be there at the opening.
Satan destroyed the live, man. Satan destroyed the live,
They
man.
hate that. We can
See that? Fuck
The
it.
book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 25.
Bring it out, Ox.
And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our
I
God.
wanted 7 Yeah, I think that's what I wanted. Yeah, bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
The graven images of their gods
Right, that's a graven image of their gods, right?
shall ye burn with fire.
Tell you what,
Shall ye burn with
the
fire?
brother should have made haste, man. He kind of should have really snatched it off, man. Launched that thing, man.
Throw that motherfucker in
I'm
the
gonna do it,
river.
but not right. And he said, say no more. So why you ain't just do it, brother? JB, Captain, man, bring it up.
Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on
You
them.
can't desire that, man. The hell, it's just a damn gold, man. Just get rid of that, man. It's an idol, man. I had stuff from in the world, in a Anubis chain, right? Some Egyptian paraphernalia, man. Man, that's different. Just get rid of that, man. And it's real gold. It costs $100-some. Who cares, man? You don't desire that gold, man. I wish I had a hot enough damn furnace to burn it, man.
That's right, Ox.
Nor take it unto thee,
Right.
lest thou be snared therein.
Right, you gonna be snared therein. Because now he gonna be snared by that idol. And that's how you know it's an idol for Jake. Because if it wasn't an idol, you'll just get rid of it. Right. It's not a big deal. Oh, it's a sin before God and me. But it's an idol, man. They worship that.
That's right, Ox.
So why the brother wearing the damn cross when Hamashiach Yahushua was killed on the cross?
That's right, Ox.
The logic is backwards, man. Right? Let's see this is what I want. What's this? 30. Oh, you 40 in the verse 30. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now, yeah, the brother was talking about the birthday. Right now, that's a heathen custom. Right? Bring this up. 23. No, 30, 40 and verse 20. I got it.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 20.
Get it out. 2. There it up.
And it came to pass the third day, which was his Salakia. And it came to pass the third day,
Right.
which was Pharaoh's birthday.
Which was what?
Which was Pharaoh's birthday.
So that's an Egyptian custom, huh? Pharaoh's birthday was on his 3rd day, right?
That he made a feast unto all his servants.
But he made a feast unto all his servants. That's what we do now. We make a feast on our birthday. Right, right?
And he lifted up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants.
Right, then he lifted up the head, man. He put the man to death. Right, now bring that up.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 2.
Read out.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speaking to who?
The children of
So
Israel.
the Lord is talking to our people, right? He said, speaking to the Israelites, right?
And say unto them,
Right.
I am the Lord your God.
Right?
After the doings of the land of Egypt,
After the doings of the land of Egypt, read.
wherein ye dwelt,
Right?
shall ye not do.
Shall you what?
Shall ye not do.
So that's an Egyptian custom that we don't do, man. That's why Job had to make a sacrifice after his kids feasted on their birthday.
Rings.
Because it's a sin.
Egypt.
Right? The Lord not dealing with that. Bring that up.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
House of Israel, read.
Thus saith the Lord,
Right.
learn not the way of the
What the
heathen.
Lord say?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
So we can't do our birthdays, man. Because the Lord said we can't learn the way of the heathen. That's going into self-worship. You got a day for yourself. You kind of say, I'm in Aquarius, this, that, and the third. You go out to the club, spend all your money up, man. That's a heathenistic custom, right?
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right?
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
And that's going into the stars, man. Everybody a damn Capricorn, man. A damn Sagittarius, a Gemini. That's BS, man. Those are the stars of heaven. So birthdays would originate from the ancient world. Pharaoh was doing his birthday. Herod was celebrating his birthday. And he killed John the Baptist on his birthday. So you know that's something we can't deal with.
Right.
Our beloved brother John the Baptist got beheaded on his birthday. Right? That's a damn birthday present, huh? So yeah, the Lord ain't dealing with birthdays.
That's right, Doc.
Right, that's it, the Lord, that's it, the bike. Right, you got any questions, brothers, on that? Right, so the Lord not dealing with birthday. Hey, sister, what's your nationality? What's your nationality, sister? 5 minutes for the Bible. Learn your nationality.
Come on, sister.
Right, we out here for y'all, man.
5 minutes.
Hey, brother, you got 5 minutes? We out here for the blacks, Hispanics.
Come on, King. 5 minutes of your time. 5 minutes, King. Come on, King. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're gonna make it quick. Come on, brother. 5 minutes. She can wait on you, brother. 5 minutes. She gonna wait. Come on, brother. Right here, brother.
What is it, brother? It's your nationality.
That's right, Doc.
That's what we out here teaching, man. We're teaching you who you are. If I was to ask you what's your nationality, what would you tell me?
What I heard was Haitian and Cherokee.
Cherokee? Haitian and Cherokee, you said? Like, what's your father?
My dad, they Cherokee. They from Arkansas. My people from Dumas, Arkansas.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18.
Bring it out.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Right?
And they declared their pedigrees
Their bloodline, their lineage.
after their families, by the house of their father. By the house of their father.
Right, so your lineage is determined by your father, brother. So if your father is a so-called Cherokee Indian, then you'll be an Israelite from the tribe of Gad, brother.
That's right.
So that's your actual biblical nationality. Because what's Native American? You're Native or white man, right? Because America's named after America's best people. That's a white man.
Livingston last name.
Right? So you're not a damn Cherokee. You're not a damn Cherokee, brother. You're an Israelite. That's right. And we're going to prove it to you. Give me the book of Deuteronomy 28. Matter of fact, get Leviticus 26. Right? And give me Zechariah 11 and 5. Right? Check this out, brother. Right? Through the Spirit, man. We go show you your nationality. Right? In less than 5 minutes, man. They don't show you this in school. Bring it up.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 17.
Bring it up.
And I will set my face against you.
Right, the Lord's talking to his chosen people, the Israelites, the people on that sign. He said, I'm going to set my face against you, read.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
What's the Lord saying?
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
Now, who's getting slain before their enemies? Who's getting killed, shot down in the street? Us. Only our people. Right? You don't see damn Brad getting shot down in the street. Or Emily, man. You see our people getting shot down in the street. You don't see Alam Akbar, man. You see the so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans getting slain before their enemies.
God!
They that hate you shall reign over
The
you.
Lord say,
They that hate you shall reign over you.
Now check this out, bro.
That's right, Doc.
You think the people that did this to these people loved them?
Not at all.
Not at all. Don't you got a white man last name?
Yeah.
Right. So they that hate you reign over you, brother. Right? That's fitting our people, man. That's fitting the Israelites, brother. That's who you are. Right? Bring this up.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Whose possessors slay
What the
them.
Lord say?
Whose possessors slay them.
If you know it or not, you're being possessed by the white man. They
That's
own
right.
you, brother. They own us. We got security cards, social security cards. If we try to go swim over to Canada, they'll damn shoot you with a sniper rifle or something. Right? Let's go to jail, right, Rick?
And hold themselves not guilty.
They do what?
And hold themselves not guilty.
Who's getting slain before the streets, and then the people that's killing them is saying, I'm not guilty? Who's that happening to? You said us, right? So who is the Bible talking to? Us. Right, give me the book of Psalms 147 and 19. Right, give me Genesis 32 and 28. Right, check this out. Bring it up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
What the Lord say?
He showeth his word unto Jacob
His statutes
and his judgments to Israel.
He showed those judgments unto Israel, right? Unto Israel. That happened to us. So that would make us the Israelites, right?
He have not done so with any nation.
He didn't deal with the white people. He didn't deal with the African man. He didn't deal with no other nation, right?
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Check it
Praise ye the Lord.
Check it out. These are the judgments of the Lord.
That's right,
The
Al.
so-called white man know about this, getting burnt alive. The so-called white man know about chains around his neck, right? Discrimination, right? Being your baby's being fed to dogs, man. Do the so-called white man know about having your God being painted as a false image? They don't know about that, man. Right? The East Indian man don't know about that. The African man, they don't know about that. The nations don't know about the judgments. Only Israel, brother. And that's who you are. You're an Israelite. That's right.
Genesis 32 and verse 28.
Read.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
Thy name shall be no more called Cherokee, no more called Haitian, but what?
But Israel.
What?
But Israel.
What?
But Israel.
Israel, brother. Right? What's your nationality, brother?
Me?
You an Israelite, brother. What's your nationality?
I'm an Israelite.
What tribe, brother?
What is it?
Yeah. You gotta check out the sign.
Tell me one more time, man.
What's your nationality? You an Israelite from what? You an Israelite from the tribe of. So say it right. You a what?
Israelite from the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
Oh, you got the literature, brother?
No, I don't got it.
Brother got any flyers? I got some flyers. Oh, you got some flyers?
Yeah.
All praise.
I'm gonna take one. All right.
All right, brother. Utterly burnt with fire.
America gonna be utterly burnt with fire. That's right. I'm gonna give a
Come ya chala. Come ya chala. Come ya chala.